Hey guys, what's going on? It's Mike, back with another episode on my channel, Habitual Finance. So, today I got a couple things I want to talk about. One, I want to recap on a video about some career advice that I spoke about a couple weeks ago, if you've seen that video. And then I want to build upon, again, the theme of saving money and investing and everything for your financial New Year's resolutions. So to start off, quick background of where I am right now. In a hotel that my company put me up in generously for a few days this week. And this is where I want to start with my career advice, building on the video, and I'll link that same video at the end for you guys if you want to check it out. So this is another way that in your career you can really build your trust in your bosses. You can really move yourself up the ranks quicker too, and just learn a lot more as well. Learn a lot more about the people, more about the standards, and whatever you do. So for me, as you guys may or may not know, I do engineering, and usually I'm in our Jersey office, but this week they've got me up in upstate New York, which is about 3.5, 4 hours away from where I usually live. And do I always like doing this? No, but every now and again I will. And now's a great time because it's January, it's freezing, it's dark. What else is there to do? So I went up, and they have this huge project they want up here, and they needed help as soon as possible from anyone they really could, anyone in the area. And not a lot of people really wanted to come up here, so I was like, you know what, I'll do it. Why not? Because again, it's nothing's really going on in this season. Holidays are over, and it's time to make some more money. So, again, like I've recapped before, my bosses appreciate that. I came up here, I left my house a few days ago when I came up here at 4:30 in the morning, got up here at 9 a.m. and the guys up here in upstate New York office, they were impressed. They're like, oh my God, we didn't know you were going to come that early. And then I got right to working. I dove right into the plans, figured some stuff out, met some new people. So you build relationships with new people. They treat you well. They see that you're working hard and you're pushing yourself to help them, so they're going to help you back. And part of helping me back was they got me this hotel for my stay here. It's a beautiful hotel. They pay for all my meals while I'm here. They pay for my rental car to get up here. So it's like a little reward too. And again, I just wanted to start the video out with that, just to give you guys, build upon some other career advice, because I like to throw that in my videos every now and again. So the main topic of this video, which also kind of has to do with everything I was just speaking about, is another easy way to save some money that everyone can do. You just have to control yourself. So also, since I'm up here and this job is so urgent, like we need to get it done by the end of this month, and that's very difficult to do with how much they want us to with how many different plan sets they want us to give to the contractor. So that means there's a lot of overtime. So me, I've been working lately like 14-hour days, and the only reason I got to film this is because I'm just back at the hotel room, and I figured why not film this while I can for the night before I go to bed. And it's not the best work-life balance, but every now and again, why not? It doesn't hurt. So anyway, typically someone, and including me, works 40 hours a week. And let's say, just to make numbers easy, every week you make $1,000. So every paycheck, say you get paid bi-weekly, is $2,000. And you've been living off that, month by month, year by year, and you're fine. Hopefully, you should be, because it's a lot of money. And now, with me, I'm working like 60, 70, maybe even 80 hours a week, and that can be up to double the pay. So like, if you're bringing home $2,000 a paycheck, and now you're working anywhere between 60 and 80 hours a week, you're bringing home an extra, for the sake of numbers, I'm ignoring taxes, just so you know. You're bringing home an extra $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 per paycheck, per month, whatever it is. So what are you going to do with that money? You might think to yourself, oh, I did such a good job. I spent so much time, late nights, this and that. I should go buy myself a new $500 watch. No, you shouldn't do that. Your reward, or for me, my reward while I'm up here, has been the meals that I can buy. And, I'm always cooking for myself, and it's great to have a little bit of a break. And then these guys up here, I can expense any meal I want, and they'll be like, yeah, sure, whatever. So that's my reward, honestly. And I'm happy with that. And then another reward is just the fact that you got all this overtime money. So with that money, you should make sure you have an emergency fund. Pay off your debts, which hopefully you don't have any, like credit card debts or student loans or car loans or anything like that. But if you do, get rid of them. And then fund your emergency fund even more if you need to. Then start investing. Another thing I talked about in my video last week, and I'm going to make a full video on it soon because I actually did it. I've had my 401k since I started here at this company, but this year I made my financial New Year's resolution to start my Roth IRA, which I did. And I just funded it with, a good chunk of money already. Do I have to? No. But because of all this overtime I'm getting, that's what I did with it. Putting it in this account so it can grow quicker, the earlier you get it in, the more money it's going to grow. So, do the math, go online, just check any compound interest calculator, and you will see how much, all this money grows when you invest early. So, that's what I did with my overtime pay. So this is something that anybody can do, anybody with a job. You should all have jobs. And just save it, Something I want to make sure of, though, is some people have the ability to work overtime, like for months at a time. And first, I wouldn't recommend that because you want to have a good work-life balance, and you really should. But one of my coworkers, her husband has a lot of overtime, and then now in the winter, because he does a lot of construction type work, the overtime's gone. There's not so much going on. And it's just the two of them, and they are struggling now. So they should not be struggling. When you get overtime, pretend you're not getting it. Pretend you're not getting that extra money. Why are you going to rely on it? You should not be relying on it. If you're getting it for a week, or if you're getting it for, 4 months, do not rely on it. Just take it all and put it in an account somewhere. Put it in a high yield savings. Put it in your 401k, your IRA. Put it towards your debts. Do not spend it on stupid things. Do not increase your standard of living. I know it's really hard to not do that because you feel so good and be like, oh yeah, I can go out and I can buy this now and I can buy that. And okay, maybe you can, but why do you want to? Is that doesn't really make you happy over time. It's just an impulse, It feels good to pull that new shirt off the rack and be like, oh yeah, I just bought that new shirt. But then later on, you're just like, I'm feeling down again. I don't really know why. And then the next day, you wanna go buy another shirt. It's like a drug. Just stop the impulse, Just go save instead. For me, my drug, which is better, is putting money into different accounts. Fully fund this investment account, fully fund my emergency fund, fully fund, if I'm saving up for a new roof for our house, just that's more satisfying, that's more rewarding, and that's what you should be doing. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I think it was a perfect scenario with what I'm in now. Up here, not only am I learning a lot more, gaining more respect at work, gaining, advancing more, meeting new people, and then also getting all this overtime. And it's not for long. I'm only up here for a week, not even. That's fine, It's not like I do this all the time. Get all this overtime, and then, collect all that and just save it. So I figured that was a great way, another great tip for that I haven't seen too many videos out of, just to work some overtime and save it, Pretend you're not getting it. And if you have to work overtime all the time to live day by day, then decrease your standard of living or get a different job, because something's wrong there. So thanks again, guys. I appreciate you listening to my video. If you made it to the end, please comment below if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer them, or give me your scenarios, or anything you got to say. Give me a thumbs up on this video if you liked it, if you enjoyed it. I try to switch it up and try to give you some real life examples. Like right now, if anytime I can give you an example from something while I'm at work, or while I'm setting up something myself, I'm like, I think I'd like to share this with other people, so they can learn from it. So just let me know what kind of videos you guys really like, and I'll post the videos that I mentioned earlier at the end of this video here. So thanks again, guys. I'll talk to you again next week. Have a good one. Bye.